Sitting with uncertainty is not something we do well as humans. Experiencing a blood clot can cause lots of unpleasant emotions. Imagine uncertainty as similar to a weather forecast. Just as it's impossible to predict the weather with absolute certainty, it's very difficult for medical professionals to predict how a clot might affect your body. But just as you can prepare for the weather, you can learn to manage your emotions and worry. Developing well-being skills and seeking support will help maintain a positive outlook on the future. The risk of a clot recurring varies widely from person to person. This might mean dealing with the possibility of a clot recurring over time, and this can make you feel anxious. When you feel anxious, your nervous system stays in what's called fight or flight, and this means that you might have a sense of unease in your body and that you feel like you're looking for a threat. The survival instinct is useful in short bursts, but if you stay in it for too long, it can be both exhausting and distressing. Worrying is natural and it keeps us safe, but if it becomes overwhelming and unhelpful, it does need to be tackled. To worry means to have troublesome what-if thoughts. What if the clot comes back? What if I never recover from this? When you feel under threat, your thinking is based around fear. For example, have you ever been so stressed that you feel the world is against you? A colleague passes you in the corridor without saying hello and you think the worst. Perhaps they just didn't see you is the last thought on your mind, but this thought would certainly make you feel less worried. However, the threatened mind will always think the worst. There's nothing wrong with you, this is just how we're programmed. But a more helpful approach is to engage in thoughts based on hope. This doesn't mean that you're being in denial or that you're in denial, but it just means instead you're focusing on the most helpful thought or an action that will help you live your best life in this circumstance. It's important to challenge unhelpful thoughts. For example, instead of, "I'm never going to be able to get this done," a helpful thought is, "I'm going to do as much as I possibly can." Instead of, "I can't do this," try, "I can try my best." Breathing exercises help calm your body and your mind. When you're feeling worried, you can try these 3 exercises. Number 1, nose breathing. So at nose breathing, you're consciously focusing your breath through your nose, low into your diaphragm, with a slow release through your nose. And if it feels uncomfortable, just try it for a few seconds. And just remember, the nose is for breathing, the mouth is for eating. So breathing in and exhaling out. Breathing in and exhaling out. And remember, it doesn't need to be a big breath, but it just helps focus your mind on your breath consciously. So as you breathe in through the nose, low into the diaphragm, and then slow exhale through your nose. So another exercise you can try is called square breathing. So while sitting upright, you inhale for 4 seconds, then hold your breath for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold your breath again for another 4 seconds. And you try to repeat this. Now, if it's too much, you can actually maybe make it 3 seconds and 2 seconds or change up that rhythm. So the best thing to do when box breathing is to actually try and find a box. Now, whether that's your TV or your iPad screen or whatever you're watching right now, just visualize breathing in across the horizontal line, holding down the vertical line, exhaling on the next horizontal line, and then holding again on the next vertical line. So you're following the shape of a box, and it helps you keep your breath in tune with your body and then helps relax you. So let's try that now. Taking a breath in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and return to normal. And you can repeat that as many times as feels comfortable. And the final breathing exercise you can try is called 4-7-8 breathing. Now this involves a little bit more controlled breath holds, but you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth near your teeth. Then you close your mouth and inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Then you hold your breath for 7 seconds, and then you exhale through pursed lips for 8 seconds. So if you like, we can try that now. So start off by placing your tongue on the roof of your mouth near your teeth and then close your mouth. And you're going to inhale now through the nose for 4 seconds. Now you're going to hold for 7 seconds. And then exhale through the nose for 8 seconds. Present awareness or mindfulness has 3 qualities. The first is focused attention. That means focusing on what is in your attention right now. The second is a kind intention, so choosing to take a compassionate stance towards yourself and others. And the final component is common humanity, knowing that suffering is just part of being human. Finally, remember that thoughts are not facts. When worried, we tend to focus on the worst case scenario. A more balanced thought approach will help ease your worry. And of course, don't forget the power of your breath. For more information and patient support, please contact the Irish Heart Foundation, now supporting patients through their blood clot recovery.